Hello, loves. It has been some time. Oh my goodness. I just wanted to pop on here, do a quick little pick a pile. I've never done this before, so this is a new one for me. If you like it, make sure you give me a thumbs up. If it resonates, make sure you leave a comment. But yeah, if you've never done a pick a pile, it's pretty easy. You pick one of these piles, and then I will do a general reading for each of them. Today, I don't have any tarot in these piles. I do only have the oracle decks on here. The 3 decks that I have right now that I will be using with these are the Starseed Oracle, that one I really like. The other ones that I am using, where is it? Sorry, let me find it. Let's just take a peek. Oh yes. The Lumen Edition Oracle. And I'm trying to find the last one, but I was rummaging and couldn't find it. The Queen of the Moon Oracle. And I really like all of these decks a lot. I don't know if you have tried or have seen these specific decks alone, but I just love the feeling of them, and they just have really good energy about them. So let's get into it. So the 3 piles here, the first one, I have my little Infinity 8 twin. And I have the Tree of Life in the middle. And on this one here, I have my little Constellation twin. It's interesting, just a little fact about these guys. They are my twin flame couple, and they just bring a lot of good energy to all of my readings, so I always keep them really near. And this here as well, I'll just show you the back of it. It says live well, which is something that I've always kind of preached, is to live well, to be happy, to just do the things that light your soul on fire, and the rest will move forward that way. So go ahead and pick your pile, and we'll move on to the next thing. Okay, so I'm just going to put these to the side. And we're starting with the little Infinity 8 star twin. And the cards. Okay. All right. Here we go, loves. So, first card that I see here is You Got the Love. Hadarian energy, codependency, boundaries. The next one that I see here is Thunder Moon, change. And the last one we have, which is pretty cool, is this Death one. I actually haven't seen what this looks like on the camera as far as the gold in it, but really cool skull on that one. And so what I get from this is that there's been an unraveling that you've been going through internally. And you've been in your own head about it. It's caused you to feel uneasy and like you're breaking down almost. Perhaps this thought is a ruminating thought. Perhaps it's codependency. Perhaps it's you thinking about where you haven't been putting your boundaries. But there's this idea of how these thoughts have evolved in your life and how they've been holding you back. And what I see for you is I see that there's been a death to this pattern in your awareness. It's become so aware, and you've ruminated and gone through all of these breaking points to truly open it up. Kind of like the egg of life, like you've rebirthed this new way of thinking and way of seeing things. And it might have been really painful, but I think a lot of that came from the passion that you were putting into it. And maybe that also was what may have been holding you back as well. But you're now breaking free and you're ready to soar and take things to another level. And that's a beautiful thing, because you're going towards this new peak of inner truth and inner awareness. And you're recognizing the love that you have inside of you for yourself to be able to get through these breaks in your system of awareness. So that's a really powerful thing, a really beautiful thing. So for those of you who are on this, who chose the Infinity 8 twin, I give you props. You're on the right path. And remember that no matter what happens, and even if somewhere down the line maybe there's a repeat of this, trust yourself. Know that you're going to make it through, and that everything has its time and place. And as long as you look at the bigger picture and you appreciate it and you start to use it as a tool instead of allowing it to hold you back, trusting in your heart, all will be well. I do recommend, if you chose this pile, to do some self-appreciation, to give yourself some credit for the knowledge that you've uncovered and for the things that you've uncovered within yourself. Nobody can love you the way that you can love yourself. And you're becoming aware of that. So take those cracks in your being, in your mind, and in your heart, and fill it with pure gold. Allow yourself to appreciate the beauty that you are in this moment, because that will set you up. and protect you for the next time coming. So self-validate. Give yourself that love. I hope that was good. Enjoy. All right. So if you liked that, if you did pick the Infinity 8 twin, I do recommend that you send me a comment, let me know. Let me know what's going on, if there's something that you want to talk about, or a new uncovering that you've gone through, or if this resonates in some way. I really appreciate you. Thank you so much for being here. All right. On to the next one. We have the Tree of Life. Live well. I don't know how loud that was. I hope it wasn't too loud. Oh, geez. All right. First one. Wait. It's not time yet. Okay, so first card, wait. It's not time yet. Things are being woven. Protection. I just think it's fascinating, the woven part. You can see how she's nestled in this nest here. A woven nest. The universe. This is also dangling as well, which is quite interesting, and how the universe and everything kind of, it feels very connected. Don't know if the number 24 resonates for you personally with the Tree of Life people, but if it does, wonderful. You may have to look that number up for yourself. I'm still learning a little bit about the numerology. As much as I see repeat numbers, it's always, for me, been a lot about what I make that mean and how that facilitates in my life, dependent on the time when things show up. Now, regardless of that, let's get back to this. What I hear right now is that you may be rushing something. Perhaps you feel a little bit of impatience. There might even be a sense of feeling like the weight of the world is resting on your shoulders to get something done. It feels like time has stopped. It's like you feel like you're running on a hamster wheel and things aren't progressing at the speed that you need them to. Or I should say that you want them to. The universe is reminding you that there is no time, that all things that you wish to manifest for yourself happen at precisely the right point. So be patient with yourself. Be patient with the circumstances. Allow yourself to trust the process. Because it's within trusting that process that you will be able to see this new luminous way of of seeing the different parts of your life and how they all nurtured you. How those different parts allowed you to create the foundation that you need to be successful in whatever way that is right for you. And I'm called to remind you that sometimes what we think is for us is a lesson in letting go. Letting go of the need to have something go specifically the way we want it to look and the way we want it to go. Because we are really just puppets in the sense of source, in the sense of spirit's guidance and the things that are coming. We have a set plan, at least in my belief. We have a set plan. And Spirit is saying to remind you that those beliefs may not be the same. And that's okay too. But Spirit is saying that regardless of what your beliefs are, you need to allow yourself to become naked and surrender to the timing of what the universe is going to gift you. So trust it and allow the magic to manifest your dreams. It's coming. I hope that was helpful. And perhaps a tool for this during this waiting period for you would be to journal and meditate. Allow yourself to release stress in that context. Allow yourself to just be calm. And if you can't be calm in a single moment, or it becomes too hard, try some deep breathing. That might help as well. Thank you very much for those of you who picked the Tree of Life. If you liked this and it resonated, please make sure you like this. I mean, it does make a difference to know that this is being heard and people are getting it who need it. If you feel like it was helpful and you want to share it, you're welcome to do that as well. And feel free to leave a comment if you've got a story that you want to share, or maybe you're struggling right now with waiting and you just need a release. I want you to know that I am a coach as well, not just a tarot reader, so if you need support, I'm always here. I'm really grateful for you. Thank you so much. All right. Perfect. Last but not least, we have those of you who picked my little constellation twin of the star twins. I think she's just beautiful. I love her dress. I think I've kind of always wanted to have a dress that was like very deep in color, blue or black. I would prefer black, but I just love the idea of constellations and just the glimmery look to it, you know? So beautiful. Anyways, let's get into the reading for you, okay? Oh, You have one extra card here. Now I'm just going to make sure that this still fits in the screen, as because there's an extra card, it may not fit in the frame, so give me one moment here. Okay, looks like it fits in the screen just right, so I'd like to apologize if there was a little bit of a glare or anything with the other readings if you watched them. Alright, let's see what we have here. So what I see here is, it seems like you are contemplating your purpose, and there's been a little bit of a stall as far as moving towards it. I'm just going to read these out because I don't think I did that yet. Star Brothers, Horus Energy, Protection, Loyalty, Safety, Trust. Oops. Focus. Soul Work. Connection to Heart. Okay, so to get back into this, you have been uncertain, possibly, on whether or not you should move forward with something. Whether or not it is the right decision, or if you should transition into something different. It's like you have perhaps two different choices and you're unsure of which way to go. As you can see, there's two animals here, and two insects, both flying insects as well. This is dogs. This is, looks like an Egyptian bird, perhaps. I'm thinking raven. Raven comes to my mind, but I mean, I could be very wrong about this bird. Now I want to check it. Either way, I'm feeling like, because there's been this split in what you feel you should be doing, it has slowed you down a little bit, and it has caused a little bit of confusion. Perhaps mentally you feel like there's just so much going on, and maybe even the possibility that you have too many things going on that are related to your soul work, to your soul purpose. I'm asked to remind you to connect back in with your heart, to really truthfully start to trust yourself and allow yourself to navigate the waters in the best way that you know how. which sometimes may not be a straight path. I'm also being told to try and delegate if you can. Because in delegating, there's a potential that you will regain that focus, but try to understand what you want and what you need first, and what you feel is the most important thing for you in order to move forward. Perhaps it's a collaboration you need to move forward with. But all you need to know in this point also is that regardless of what way you go, which thing you focus on, it's all connected again to the bigger picture. You're protected. Keep being loyal to your own soul, to your own center. Maybe there's something happening where you feel like somebody else maybe is invading in your space. And you're being told to just continue focusing on what you need to focus on. Don't get consumed with things that aren't important to the bigger vision of what you've got going on here. Because you're protected, but you're also open by putting your energy into things that aren't in alignment to what you're looking to achieve. And that focus could be a person, an addiction. It could be a mental thing. It could be overstimulation. It could be a sense of needing too much of something even, where it's like I said before, you may be overwhelmed with things already, so adding additional stuff to it is probably not going to do you the best. Either way, remain loyal to yourself. Find those that are loyal to you. There's safety in what you're doing. So if you're unsure, make sure you remind yourself of your why, okay? And you will get to the peak. But it's going to take one step at a time. And I'm seeing a goat walking up a mountain. So keep focusing. And in that, there will be a transformation. Release what you can. Bring in what is in alignment. Sending you guys so much love. I hope this was helpful. One thing that might help you if this is something you're going through is to create a list and task out everything so that you can see it. And also write down your why and create a sort of ritual where you repeat your why every morning so that it helps you feel the energy of that. and in that the choices will naturally follow. So I hope that was helpful. If you liked this, please make sure to like, to subscribe if you would like to, comment, and I'm always here if you need somebody to talk to. And that's all I have for you guys today. If you watched through the whole thing, then I give you props because there was a lot here today. I really enjoyed doing this pick a pile, and hopefully I can do it again. So if you did watch through the whole thing and you haven't done so yet, I'd love your support. Please like, please subscribe. I'm going to try to get as many of these out as I can, not just these, but my other stuff as well. If you have been watching my videos, you may have noticed my voice has changed a little bit and it's very pitchy, so I apologize for that, but I'm doing what I can, and I just hope that it was helpful in some way, and I look forward to your comments, and I hope you have an awesome, awesome day, and thank you, Spirit, for these beautiful messages and for helping send down just wonderful guidance. Amen.